I have a question for you guys. Do you all love video game mascots? Well, if you do, then this video is for all of you guys. Well, we're about to look into all kinds, well, not all, but some kinds of video game mascots in the video game industry, whether they just be for selling merchandise or just being characters in the games. Well, hope you guys enjoy it. Number 10.
You will emerge.
Vault Boy from Fallout. In a post-apocalyptic world set in the United States, the Vault-Tec Corporation was responsible for building bunkers called vaults to protect the population from nuclear activity. That said, they even made their ways of advertisement, instructions, and product making with the use of cartoon segments featuring their corporate mascot, Vault Boy, who basically became something of an icon for the Fallout franchise, given the fact that he was featured in every official game of the series. Yeah, not much to complain there. He's totally worthy of the title of mascot, in this franchise at least, or maybe for any spin-off game for the Fallout series, you know? Yeah, I think it's worth it. And yeah, you also know the reason why he's in 10th place, so don't feel too bad if he's not like way ahead of some characters here that you're gonna see. Yeah, I do love him as a mascot though. Number 9. Bomberman from the Bomberman series. The main protagonist from the franchise, Bomberman, sometimes referred to as White Bomberman, has many incarnations starting from his first as a simple human detonator to currently as an inhabitant of Planet Bomber while still bursting with energy and fun times. Oh, and exploding bombs, which are basically his powers. The gameplay aspect of it was focused around the multiplayer style in many of its games, along with a few story modes added here and there, with fun stories, characters, and many more things along the way. So yeah, that's basically Bomberman in a nutshell. Kinda. Well, it's a pretty fun series. I mean, the characters are pretty fun, everything about it is fun though. Almost, it's kind of in league with Mega Man in a way. Only a little. It's more cartoony than Mega Man if you think about it. Either way, I did love the series. Especially Bomberman R. Super Bomberman R, actually. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Number 8. Spyro from Spyro the Dragon. The world set in the franchise can be pretty varied or random with each, but not as much as the Dragon Realms and a small but strong dragon kid with a fiery personality, Spyro. He was formerly a mascot for the Sony PlayStation and one of the many favorable franchises to gain a remake of its free initial games, kind of like the one with a certain silly marsupial that everyone knows and loves. This is I and many other fans really enjoy the Spyro games, and a few spin-offs as well. Though I can't say the same for a lot of franchises or, I guess, incarnations that Spyro had in a few other games. You know, third-party games, kinda like that. Well, either way, I did enjoy the free remix, just as many people did. They actually really did a good job with it. Like, design-wise, gameplay-wise, story-wise, pretty much everything about it is great. And I wonder if they're gonna remake a few other games, like the next ones, maybe? Who knows? Well, Spyro is a pretty good mascot. Number 7. Chocobo from the Final Fantasy series. The yellow-feathered and fast race, the Chocobos, have appeared in almost every Final Fantasy installment, acting as an animal species, a horse equivalent to the story and gameplay, as well as special summons, like the big and chunky Fat Chocobo. Their overall appearance and numerous roles in the franchise was enough to make a lot of fans, even me, to consider them the series' main mascot, way more than other mascotish characters like the Moogle for example. And yes, the Moogle is pretty great, he does make a few appearances, not gonna lie, but still though, I think the Chocobos have made the most appearances since Final Fantasy II to the other games, even Final Fantasy VII Remake, which honestly, I think it was the one game that they had the most appearance. As a summon, as a creature, and, well, of course, the fat Chocobo, of course, which, well, I think he's my favorite summon in the game. I know there are others, but come on. Can you really deny that big, chunky, fat Chocobo? No, you can't. Oh, plus, he's got some move boost to help him, so it's double. Number 6.
Why, hello there! Thank you all for waiting! Long time no see, guys! I am Monokuma! I'm the headmaster of this academy!
Monokuma from Danganronpa. A robotic stuffed bear with so much personality and despair, Monokuma appears in the game as a remote unit controlled by the mastermind of almost every killing game made to give the participants instructions, mess with them, and enjoy torturing them with anything, so long as it gives them so much despair. One interesting and funny thing about him is that he is occasionally self-aware over how good of a marketable mascot he really is, to the point that he is literally breaking the fourth wall, which, let me just say, it wasn't very surprising to me at all. Because when I looked at him, I think I did kind of expect him to break the fourth wall and make all kinds of jokes, really. I mean, he's a mix of funny and sinister, which kinda makes him the best character Danganronpa besides a few. Yeah, I think he's more colorful than any of the others, you know? To the point that, well, you just can't hate the guy too much, you know? He's funny, he's pretty sinister in a good way, kinda. Depends on what he's saying and what he's doing. But oh well. Yeah, he is pretty good, to the point that we have some mixed opinions about him. Number 5.
A great power has awoken. Crash? I fear it portends an event of reality-shattering proportions. I feel it emanating from Insanity Peak. Quickly, we must go! Crash! Crash! Crash!
Crash Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot series. Just like with Spyro, there was a good amount of random in this franchise, as the story follows the adventures of a scientifically advanced Bandicoot named Crash, with his close companion Aku Aku and his little sister Coco, amongst other allies as well. While Crash doesn't talk much, he was still leaving a big impression in his many games, especially at his Insane trilogy and the sequel to the first 3 games. Yeah, that's about all I can say about, well, the games actually. Of Crash, however, yeah, he's definitely impressive though. And, well, he did leave a few surprises in a few games, not just a few funny moments here and there, but in the Crash Bandicoot 4, a few times, but there was one time that he did leave a big surprise for us. And, well, there's also the times that, well, sometimes he will be friends with his arch nemesis, Neo Cortex. Yeah, kind of unlikely, but oh well. Saying that, I'd say he's actually the #1 PlayStation mascot of any characters out there. Which reminds me. Number 4.
Crap. This is really not good. Hold on! Nathan! They're gaining on us! I know! We'll crank it! Sam, I'm going as fast as I can!
Nathan Drake from Uncharted. Younger brother and partner to Samuel Drake, Nate is a pro treasure hunter, skilled in both climbing and combat, tackling any kind of problems thrown at him during his most dangerous adventures. Ever since their childhood, Nate and his brother were in search of answers regarding the research that their mother conducted. Something about them being descendants to a famous English explorer, Francis Drake. Let me tell you, if that's not the best kind of backstory for an explorer and memorable mascot type character, then I don't know what else is. Cause come on, I'm pretty sure Nathan Drake is pretty unique among many other characters. Like seriously, there's almost no other character like him. Besides, I think Lara Croft, which I bet some people have been making a few similarities with the two. But yeah, though. And while I haven't seen much of the games, well, with seeing a few scenes and gameplay here and there, I can see many differences out there actually. Yeah, well, I think he's a pretty great explorer type character. Like really. I did love the Uncharted 4 game. Number 3.
Synchronized.
Jack Frost from Shin Megami Tensei. Based on a legend about a winter-related entity, Jack Frost is a demon in the MSMT series and makes other fun little cameos in most games created by the same developer. This one is depicted as a kind of mischievous snow fairy and brother to other demons named Sparrow Jack and Jack Ripper, as their he-ho dialect is pretty much the only thing they have in common. Above all that, he is the official mascot of Atlas, basically turning him into the face of SMT games and a lovable character amongst fans. And I did like his appearances that he made on Persona series, you know? The game where you basically use JoJo's stands to fight. Yeah, he did make a few appearances in these, as well as his brothers, and many other SMT games which did actually intrigue me. Having said that, I am excited for Shin Megami Tensei 5. Well, not having seen much of the other games, I think it was pretty great. It did make a pretty good impression, and so did Jack Frost in many of the games. Yep, he definitely screams mascot material. Number 2. Pikachu from Pokemon. What better way to represent the series with a cute and electric little mouse named Pikachu, who even has an important role in the Pokemon anime as Ash's partner. Pikachu is an electric-type Pokemon, serving as a good starter besides the original 3 starters of the first generation, as seen in both the Pokemon Yellow and Let's Go Pikachu games. His moves mostly involve electricity, like Thunderbolts, Full Tackle, and Special Static. Having said all those kinds of details, I can definitely say that in my opinion, and I guess in some other people's opinions, I can definitely say that Pikachu is number 2 as a mascot character. Yeah, he actually made many appearances in most games, and, well, he kind of represents the whole entirety of Pokemon. Like, really. Just when you look at him, you immediately think of Pokemon. Like there is no other Pokemon out there that can represent the community more than him. Yeah. And having said that, I did enjoy the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie. Basically, Pokemon live action. Great, huh? Well, hope you guys also enjoyed it, because I did. Number 1.
The double gear system is fully installed. Mega Man, rise and shine!
Go get him, Mega Buddy! And remember, your old pal Otto is here to help out.
Mega Man, that dirty Wily won't know what hit him.
Mega Man, you're doing a noble thing. Be careful out there.
Doctor, roll. Otto, I'll be back soon.
Mega Man from the Mega Man series. Originally named Rock and his sister named Roll, the robot siblings created by Dr. Light would both be simple assistance robots, until the Vile Dr. Willy took over Light's remaining assistant units, which led to Rock asking his creator to change him into a battle robot, leading to the creation of Mega Man. His abilities involve his signature arm cannon, the Mega Buster, and the ability to copy the special weapons of defeated robots. And it's thanks to these powers that Mega Man can bring peace to the world, and serve as a great mascot to Capcom 2, which I think you all can agree with me, because I can't really think of a good mascot for Capcom. Like, Mega Man just says it all, you know? And well, that's also one of the reasons why I put him in number 2. I really think that he's #1 mascot of the whole video game community. There's nobody I can think other than Mega Man. And you know why? Because we all love Mega Man. Who doesn't love Mega Man? No one. And that's pretty much it. And that does it for this video's top 10 best video game mascots. So, who's your favorite mascot of all these? Well, if it's such are outside of this video, then make sure to name them in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more. And with that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!